All right, so today I need to make a really quick video to explain the differences between blackberries and raspberries because they do grow and spread and produce berries in very different ways. And if you understand the differences, it makes it extremely easy to do just these few little tiny tips to each variety to ensure that you get a lot of berries every single year. So here are my blackberry bushes, and they will spread in 3 different ways: seeds, suckers, and canes. The seeds is obvious. That's where a blackberry falls on the ground and then those seeds germinate and grow up a new plant. So the second way that it spreads is through suckers, which is actually something that happens underground. Blackberries have a really nice deep root system, and they can send out these little nodes or suckers. Some people also call them runners, and it's like a little root underground that then a distance away pops up another blackberry plant. So that is what happened right here. And the third way that the blackberries spread is through canes, and you can see it right here. So see all of these new canes that are coming up? That's new growth. They will actually grow up so tall that they will come up, arch over, and go down, and wherever they touch the ground, they will then root and grow a new plant from there. So you can see that here. See how this one from last year arched and went down in? And you can help them with this. Whenever you see them arching up and over, when they touch the ground, go ahead and dig a little hole, shove the end of that cane into the ground, and then bury it with dirt. And then you're guaranteed that that cane will live and produce more blackberries. So that's the 3 ways that the blackberries spread. Now we need to talk about how they produce berries. Blackberries only produce berries on second-year canes. So all of these new canes that you see growing up here, they will not produce blackberries this year. But this is where the blackberries will come out next year. So everywhere where you see blackberries growing this year are actually canes that are 2 years old. These are all the canes that grew out last year. So that's it for the blackberries. Now let's go talk about the raspberries. So here's all my raspberry bushes, and they spread in only 2 ways. They spread by the seed, obviously, and then by the suckers. And I will say that the raspberries put out about 4 to 5 times more suckers every year than the blackberries do. They spread these things out underground like crazy. This started with 3 raspberry bushes, and now in this area I have like 40, and I've already dug up like 10. I really need to get a bunch of these out of here and spread them out. And I do have 2 different varieties of raspberries here. I have bush varieties, and I also have the viney one. So you can see where this one is producing berries up here. And depending on which variety of raspberries you grow, they do produce berries in 2 different ways. So they can produce berries similar to how the blackberries do, where it's on the second-year cane, or most varieties like the ones I have here that are considered everbearings, they only produce berries on a new growth, on a new cane. So that's why every year in February, we just mow this down so that the whole raspberry bush is new growth, which then produces a lot of raspberries. And you can see we have a lot of raspberries coming in, and because these are everbearings, they're going to produce berries all summer long as they continue to grow. All right, that's it. Now you know the difference between raspberries and blackberries. They are both extremely easy to grow, and you've got little tips on how to grow each one successfully. So get out there and plant some. Happy homesteading!